The American Christian community has always struggled with the idea of nationalism. I mean this in two ways. One, we tend to wrap the Bible in the flag and equate American practice or culture with Christian views. In other words, if it's American, it must be Christian. Missionaries have recognized this tendency for decades. When mission agencies prepare missionary candidates for the international field, they regularly work to de-Americanize them. They're not typically trying to undermine the missionary's appreciation for his or her own country. They're just making them aware that the American way of doing things isn't always the only, or even necessarily the best way of doing things. Americana and Christianity are not the same. We live in a wonderful country with a great heritage of ideals. Patriotism is a legitimate and useful emotion, but it must be a responsible patriotism that holds our country accountable to a higher law. The other side of nationalism is a needed awakening to the spiritual needs at home. We've taken too many things for granted about our own country. We're not the spiritually vibrant country we once were, and we need to tend to our own laundry. While there's nothing wrong with patriotism, we sometimes allow it to blind us to our problems. While we must reach the world for Christ, we also must remember that America is part of the world.